Hi everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I hope all are doing well. So today we are in a second session. Okay. So yeah. So let's go through the stuff before going to start today's session. So welcome to Microsoft Power BI training. This is Lakshmi. So yeah, this batch is going to be every day 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. IST. The cost of this course is 5,900. Duration will be 4 weeks. I hope you guys already know about it. I'm just going through with that because daily they might like new students will be there, right? So that's why I'm just going through first with these slides and then we'll start today's session. Okay. So for any queries, contact a Logic Lab team because there is a support team. You can mail them or else you can contact these numbers. Okay. And first 5 sessions will be free. And yesterday's session already uploaded in YouTube. So if you already part of WhatsApp group, you'll receive the uh, link and all regarding that in WhatsApp. Okay. So no batch shifting. This is strictly provided, and first session update join our WhatsApp communication as I mentioned. So yesterday already they posted YouTube link. You can go through with that if someone missed. Yes, please go through with that and then you can see the recordings. Okay, all the session recordings and notes will be accessed through LMS. So we are going to provide that link. You can access once. This is going to be only for paid students. So Logic Lab support team available Monday to Saturday. Okay, in between 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. You can reach out them with this contact or else support. You can write a mail to support team. Okay, so you can follow our website www.logiclabtechnologies. Please log in with that so you can get to know all the new batches, whatever is going to start. Okay, about fees, what was the duration, everything you'll get. And parallelly, you'll get the updates in WhatsApp also if you are part of it. There is a Telegram, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. Links are available there. Please. Sorry. Yeah. So just go through with all the links so you can get the latest updates on it. And before going to start today's session, yesterday we discussed about what is BI, okay, how Power BI is going to help to the business, okay, what are the variation versions are there, desktop version, Power BI Service Free and Power BI Service Pro. We just gone through with those stuff, correct? And how it is going to be help also, we just gone through. Any questions, concerns on yesterday session, please raise your hand. You can go through with that. If we are good with the stuff, then we are going to start the today's session. Okay. Any questions, concerns on yesterday class? Okay, I didn't see any hand raise. I don't want to waste time here. So people who are joined today, there is a YouTube link, okay, which is posted in our WhatsApp group. Please go through with that and recording is available. You can watch it, okay. Let's move into the today concepts. So now we are going to discuss about 7 pillars of Power BI. Before going to start, 7 pillars of Power BI. So here we provided the link. Let me copy this link and then paste it in a chart. Right. So allow me to copy. So I'm presenting now. So I'm placing here. You guys can access, just go through with that and then download the Power BI desktop. Okay, let me show you how we can. Okay, so this is the link. If you come down, you can see here download option. Just click on this. It is not going to be take a much time. Just click on this. It will be installed in your system. Okay, first it will download. Just click on open that and it will take the installation. It's very easy. Just go through with that. Any other softwares are not required for this. Okay, try with this. If this is not going to work, let's talk tomorrow. Okay, try today. If it is not working, so you can raise your hand tomorrow and then you can go through that. What is the error you guys are getting? Okay. So today's topic is 7 pillars of Power BI. So yesterday we talked about what is Power BI, how it is going to be helped, what we can do with the Power BI desktop version. Correct? So what we can do with the Power BI desktop version, what we can do with the Power BI Service Free, what we can do with the Power BI Service Pro version. All we just discussed. So today we are going to discuss about the 7 pillars of Power BI. The first one is extract. We talked about ETL. ETL means E stands extracts, T stands transform, L stands load. First what we have to do, we have to extract the data from different sources. That is the first pillar. Okay, I have to extract the data from different data sources. Okay, so let me show you the Power BI, how it looks. So this is a Power BI desktop version. Let me open that. So where we can extract data, how we can extract data. Let's talk about it. Okay, it's taking some time to open. Yeah, so this is a Power BI and I'm clicking a report. It is taking me into Power BI desktop. Yeah, so this is how it looks. This is how it looks. So here you can see get data option. So these are all data sources. Okay, these are all data sources. We are not going to connect all the data sources. There is a most common used data sources. Those we are going to discuss here. Okay, so to connecting these data sources, we are extracting data. So that is the first pillar. Extracting data is a first pillar. Second one is transform. Transform means we are loading. We are not getting always structured data. Yesterday also we talked about it. We are not going to get a always structured data. We are going to get a unstructured data from databases, from different sources. Okay, and we have to clean up the data we have to clean up the data. That is called transformations. And we have to create some extra calculated columns, measures and all based on the business requirement. Based on the business requirement, we have to do this. So this part is called transformation. Connecting data sources and getting data from different sources is called extract. That is a first pillar. Second pillar is a transform. Once we extracted data, we have to shape up the data. We have to clean the data. We have to make the normalized data. Okay. We have to make a structured data based on a business requirement. Okay, that is called transform. The next one is modeling. We are not always working with a one table or two tables. It's not like that. We have to work with a multiple tables. Okay, and we are not going to get whatever data is required. Okay, we are not going to get it from one table. We have to load different tables and we have to give a relationship between the table based on the requirement. Okay, it's not like only just give the relationship between the tables. No, not like that. The relation should be meaningful. The relation should be relevant. Okay, that is called modeling. So extract and transformation, these two parts we are doing in Power Query Editor. Okay, Power Query Editor is not a different tool. Okay, it's a part of Power BI only. It's a part of Power BI only, which will help us to extract, transform and load. ETL tool, it's a ETL tool. Okay, it's not required to install separately. It will come along with the Power BI. Okay, modeling. Modeling means we have to give a relationship between the tables, which will help us to get a relevant data and based on the business requirement. I'm always mentioning business requirement. What is meant by business requirement? It's not like all the reports are going to be in the same way. Okay, same data structure, same steps which we are doing. It's not like that. There is a different variations we have to follow for each report. It's not like, okay, we are following only these steps only for building a report. No, there is no like that. Nothing like that. Okay, we have to build the report based on the business requirement. Who is going to give the business requirement? Business requirement is going to be given by clients, means stakeholder or customers. They will ask us, this is what I'm looking for it. Okay, the final output should be like this. That's it. They are going to give that information. Okay, we have to search for the sources. Sometimes they will give, but we have to search for the sources from where we can get the data. Okay, from where we can get the data, how we have to clean up the data. Okay, to achieve business requirement. These are all things as a BI developer we have to do. Okay, the next pillar is calculations. So yesterday we talked about DAX. What is meant by DAX? Anyone? I'm going to enable the chat box. You can type over there. I enable chat box. Who know about DAX? I'm just looking for the abbreviation for DAX. DAX. D stands, A stands, X stands. You can use chat box. I didn't see any misses. Please, at least guess what it is. I see one response. Let's see. Would they type? Yes, you are correct, Mohit. DAX means data analysis expressions. Okay. So there is a DAX, which is going to be like a formulas kind of. Okay. To make a sum of sales, we have to follow. Sum is a DAX function. Average is a DAX function. Max is a DAX function. Date is a DAX function. So there are many groups. Okay. Date functions, string functions, mathematic function, aggregate functions, like that. If people already know about SQL, yes, it's a very easy. DAX functions also similar. People who don't know SQL, don't worry. We are going to talk about all the things here. Okay, we are spending 1 week or 5 days for DAX only. Don't worry about it. Okay, we'll learn together. So calculations is a fourth pillar in Power BI. Okay, the next one is visualization. So we are good with the extracting data and shaping up the data. Yes, we give the relationship and we done the calculations. Calculations in the sense here, based on the business requirement, we have to calculate some calculated columns and calculated measures and calculated tables. We have to create. We have to generate that. Okay, it's not like always whatever requirement is there, we are getting from the data sources. No, we're not going to get. 90% we have to do, 90% of the data will be unstructured data only. Okay, we have to make a transformations on it. Okay. The fifth pillar is visualization. We are good with all the part. Okay, ETL is done. Calculated modeling is done. Calculation columns are done. Now, we have to create the visualization. This is what the users are expecting. They are not worry about these are all 4 pillars. Why? Because they don't want these are all things. They need final output that will visible in visualization tab, visualization pillar. Okay. So visualization pillar. So based on the business requirement again, we are going to provide a different visuals, which is going to be tell some story about our business based on the client requirement. That is a fifth pillar. Okay, so we are done with the visualization. What we have to do? We have to distribute that, right? It's not like, okay, I built the report and I'm keeping with me. Is that the purpose? No. We have to distribute that report to the customers, clients, stakeholders. Okay, please be thorough with the terminology which I'm using. Okay, if you guys are putting experience, please follow this. Okay, so we have to distribute this. How we are distributing this? So there is a Power BI service. Okay, there we have to publish our report and share that report with the users, customers, clients, stakeholders. Okay, that is a sixth pillar. The next one is very, very, very important, automation. Yesterday we talked about Power Automate. Is it part of Power BI? Something like that, some questions come up. Correct. So here automation will come. In Power BI service, we can schedule our data sets. We can schedule our data sets. Data set in the sense, yesterday we already talked about it. Data set in the sense, modeling part. All the table relationship, everything is there, no? So when we publish our report into Power BI service, the Power BI service will segregate that into two parts. One is Power BI report, the other one is data set. It will segregate into two parts. So if you want to schedule the report, we have to schedule data set. Okay, there we can schedule like a daily 4 times, 8 times based on the requirement. Every hour, okay, that needs to be refreshed. Yes, we can do that. Monthly, weekly. So like that, it's based on the requirement we have to do. Manual refresh also is available. We can do manual refresh also. On-demand refresh. That is called on-demand refresh. Okay. Here in the part of automation, sometimes we need to use Power Automate also. As I mentioned yesterday, I gave example like, monthly refresh. So the report needs to be refreshed every month, workday 3. Workday 3 needs to be refreshed. Workday 3 means it's not like a third of each month. It's not like that. Workday 3 in the sense, for example, first and second is a Saturday, Sunday. Third is a first working day. Fourth is a second working day. Fifth is a third working day. So in that month, fifth it has to refresh. Like that, each month it is going to be changed. If it is fixed month, yes, we can schedule that. But here it is going to be, in this scenario, it is going to be changed, right? So such a scenarios, we have to use Power Automate. Don't worry about it. Power Automate is very easy. Okay. It's like a very 5% of the people are using for automation. Most of the reports are going to be refreshed with a Power BI service only. But 5%, if requirement comes, then only we have to use Power Automate. Okay. Any questions, concerns here about 7 pillars of Power BI? Please raise your hand. I'll allow you guys to talk. Yes, Jana.
Hello, ma'am.
Hey,
So
hi.
this automation is something like the routine jobs that we do, like to run on every Monday or every Wednesday. So it's something that is set prior. So is it
Yes.
something like that?
Yeah, yes. So if it is daily, some reports needs to be refreshed every hour in a day. Like, every hour it has to be refreshed. That is possible in Power BI service itself. We have to set up automation in Power BI service itself. Okay. So
Okay.
weekly also is possible. Monthly is not possible, which I said, like, the example I gave, right? In such a scenarios, we can use Power Automate.
Okay. So daily and weekly is possible in the Power BI service
Service
itself.
itself, yeah.
Okay. So,
Monthly, right now, it is not available. They're going to
okay.
be pick that feature in coming months, actually. Okay, right now it is not available.
So in that case, they go for the automation.
in that case, we go for Power Automate.
Oh, Power
Okay?
Automate.
Power
Okay.
Automate is a separate tool.
Okay,
It's a
so this
different tool.
automation
It's
we are
part of
talking
Power
about.
Apps.
Okay, so this automation, the 7th pillar we are talking about, is the automate option available in the BI itself. the
Yes,
Power
Power
BI.
BI service. Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So any questions, concerns, please raise your hand. I didn't see any hand raised here. Please talk. Feel free to talk. Okay, then only we can learn more and more. If you guys are not talking, then I'll go with my subject. Okay, I'll complete the course and then I don't know whether you guys are understand or not. That's why I'm asking again and again. Please raise your hand. Talk about the doubts, not only about the subject. If you have any doubts on the yesterday we talked about how it is going to be helped out there. Do we have any opportunities or something like that? We talk, right? You can raise your hand and then we can talk here. Vinay? Vinay?
Hello.
Hello, people. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am,
Hey,
I
hi,
have
how are
a
you?
doubt. Yeah, I'm good, ma'am. How about you?
Yeah, doing good. Thank you. You're
Yeah,
from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, Vinay.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. My doubt is that sometime the client has provided some data, and the data is updated monthly wise.
Mm.
So in that time we use Power Automate, right? To when we create a report, that time the new data which they updated on that basis, the report should be changed. Suppose bar chart of every month, something like that.
Yeah. So every month client is updating. For example, just take every month, 5th working day or 3rd working day, they are updating the data. So usually what we'll do, they will update the data. We know by this time data is going to be updated. Okay.
Yeah.
We can schedule that
Okay.
exact that time. It's not like that. Sometimes, for example, morning they are updating. Sometimes they are updating evening. They are updating afternoon, something like that. So we don't want to check every time like whether it is updated or not. Manual intervention we have to avoid. So in that case, what we can do, we can use a Power Automate. Okay, we can use Power Automate when the SharePoint file, there will be a SharePoint location, right, to upload all the files, the updating file. So based on the updation, if it is updated or modified, something like that, it has to refresh. Something like that we can set up in Power Automate. Okay, that is possible.
Okay.
Otherwise, what you have to do, you have to check the SharePoint location or else they have to send a communication, files are uploaded, please refresh the report. Something like that they have to send. If you want to avoid this communication between us, then you can go with the Power Automate.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, can we do it by Power BI also, ma'am? Only with Power Automate we can do it?
No, only with the Power BI, like when it is SharePoint file is updated or modified, we have to trigger the data set. No, it's not possible. With Power Automate, yes, we can do. As I mentioned, daily, every hour or 4 hours, 8 hours once, yes, we can schedule that in Power BI service itself.
Okay.
Okay. Even weekly also we can schedule. We can set up a daily once, such a like in a specific time, only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Yes, we can do this also.
Okay.
Okay, but monthly, when comes monthly, actually finance reports. Okay, finance report, most of the finance reports will be refreshed monthly once. Okay. I can't say like 100%, 90% of the reports. I can say 30% of the finance reports will be refreshed monthly once. Okay, monthly they will upload some actuals, numbers and all those things, no? So such a scenarios we can go for. That's why I mentioned 5% of the 5% automation, we have to use Power Automate. It's very easy. It's very, very easy to do. Okay, if you know flow, what you have to do. Okay, it's very easy.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
Thank
it
you, ma'am.
clear?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, me.
Thank you.
Any questions, concerns? Yesterday I heard a lot of questions. It's very nice session. Please raise your hand if you have any questions, concerns. Otherwise, I'll move into Power BI Desktop. Cool. We're good with the stuff? Yeah. Let's see some hand raise here. Monica.
Hello.
Hi, Monica.
Good
How are
evening.
you? Good
Fine.
evening.
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, doing good. Thank you. You're from Monica?
Actually, I'm from India, but now presently I'm in Scotland.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
So, can you please give some example for weekly updates and daily or something based
Weekly
on that?
update. Okay. See.
Yeah.
Weekly update. Yeah. There is a operations team. Okay. Who are uploading weekly once. Like an actual file or some price information or something like that. It's based on the department, like a sales department, finance department. There will be different departments and different reports we are building, right? So every week they are uploading such a different like a data. Weekly once they are uploading some actual numbers they want to see, LE numbers they want to see weekly. Okay. So those numbers are going to be uploaded every week. And we have to schedule our report. We have to showcase once they uploaded in our SharePoint location or somewhere, then immediately we have to show that numbers into our Power BI report. In such a cases, we can go for a weekly refresh. Is it clear, Monica? Or you want me to explain more and more?
Yeah, a little bit more like a practical example of some company or whether it's some product or something like that as an example.
Product wise, no, we are not doing in that way. Like, for example, actual, what is mean by actual numbers, right? Actual numbers
Yeah.
means, so we have a budget numbers. Okay. For this week, we have this much budget. For example, just imagine just 5 million or something like that. 5 million budget we have. Okay. So
Okay.
end of the week, operations team is going to be upload the actual numbers. Actual numbers in the sense, actually what we achieved. There is a budget numbers which is going to be uploaded starting of the week. Okay, take a Monday to Friday or Saturday. Monday to Saturday we can take. Sunday is off. Okay, Monday to Saturday. So Monday is going to be uploaded budget numbers. So for this week, this is what the budget we planned. Okay.
Okay.
And from Monday to Saturday, whatever is achieved, whatever is gained. So that numbers will be uploaded on Monday again. That is for previous week.
Next
No,
week
that
Monday.
no,
Okay.
no.
Next week Monday.
Next week, Monday, we are uploading actuals. So till
Actual.
Saturday, 12 p.m., whatever is there, that numbers are uploaded on Monday. That is actual numbers. Again, Monday, there is a one more numbers also, budget numbers. That is for coming month budget. Correct.
Yeah,
So that's why
yes.
operations team will be uploaded. So immediately they have to refresh the showcase the data on Monday. Monday they are uploading. Once it is done, uploading all the files is done, then we have to refresh our report and showcase that numbers in our report. What is the budget? What is the actuals? Is there any variance? Okay, we are in negative or positive. Correct.
Okay.
We have to
So
check
there
this
will
for
be
all
a
numbers.
comparative study, comparative like
Yes.
the actual and the budget. First the
Yeah,
budget
in this
one, then
case,
the actual.
in this case,
Okay.
we have a
Yes.
target. Correct. Target
Okay.
also we
Yes.
can take. We have a target. What we achieved. What is the actual number we achieved? Correct. For sales team,
Yes.
this is what the target for
Yes.
this week. For finance, insurance teams, this is what the target you have for this week. They achieved or not. We have to check, right?
Yes.
Okay. Such a kind
Okay.
of.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thanks. Adi?
Hello, good morning.
Hey, hi. Good morning.
Yes, thank you. So I've got two questions. The first one is, do you have to have a good understanding of statistics to use Power BI?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
You have to have a good understanding of statistics to use Power BI.
Statistics it's not much important here. Okay.
Okay.
See, understanding Power
And
BI, it's a very easy. Okay, as I mentioned, it just options already existed. We have to use that options based on the requirement. That's it. If you know how to
Okay.
use your mobile, okay, if you know all the options where existed, how it will functional, how it will work. If you know, it's very easy, right? That's how the Power
Yeah.
BI also.
The
Okay.
second one is with SharePoint. I was aware that SharePoint you're able to like do some reports and
See,
some
here,
modeling in SharePoint.
yeah, here we are not working on SharePoint locations. What we are doing, we are taking as a source. As I mentioned, operations team is uploading some files in SharePoint location. Okay, or else clients are uploading some files in SharePoint location. That files we are reading, that's it. We are taking data from there, that's it. We are not working anything on SharePoint location. We're just taking data from SharePoint locations. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, clear. I was just thinking that in SharePoint you can do some of these things in that Power BI does. So is there what's the kind of difference with what SharePoint can do and what Power BI can do? Is there a big difference?
No, I'm not going to showcase here the difference between those two. So just go,
Okay.
we'll go through the Power BI, you can understand what is what. Okay,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
thank you.
Mm.
Any questions, concerns? See, if you ask questions, we can learn more and more. Okay. Okay, cool. Didn't see any hand raise. Let's move into the next concept. Now we are entering into Power BI desktop. So Power BI desktop, I showed you, this is how it looks. Okay, this is the Power BI. Once you install, how you can do, let me show you once again this. So let me type for the Power BI. Just press Windows and then search for the Power BI desktop. It will looks in this way. This is what the Power BI desktop. Let's open this. Okay. This is how it looks once you download it and then install and then open the Power BI desktop version. You can click on report. It will take you into this page. Okay, this is how it looks, Power BI desktop. What we can do with the Power BI desktop? We already discussed about it, but let's talk once again about it. So Power BI desktop, what we can do? We can prepare. What we can prepare? We can do the ETL process with the Power Query editor. We can get the data from different data sources and we can do the transformations and we can load the data. This is what the prepare. Okay. Explore, create model. You can see here 3 tabs. So there will be an interview question definitely. So what are all the views are available in Power BI? What are the views are available in Power BI? Reporting view, data view, modeling view. Before it is 3 views are available. In the last month update, they released DAX. You can see here, DAX query view. The 4th view is DAX query view. Now, if they ask in interview, definitely it is going to be an interview question. How many views are available in Power BI desktop? How many views are available? Now, 4 views are available. This DAX view is introduced in the March month update. Okay, so report view, table view, model view, DAX query view. 4 views are available. Okay. A report. As we mentioned, what we can do with the report, we can prepare the visualization. We can use a different visualization based on the requirement to compare data, to analyze data. Okay, based on the client requirement, we have to build the reports. The 4th one is publish. What we can do? We can do publish. We prepared the data. Okay, we created the model and we created the report, means visuals. We created the visuals and we have to publish that report into Power BI surveys. So these 4 things we can do with the Power BI desktop. Okay, you can prepare data, explore, create model, and report and publish. So what does mean by publish? What we have to do? So there is an option to publish our report once we are good with the data, we have to publish. So right now we don't have any data set. That's why it is disabled. That's why it is disabled. You can see here publish option. Right now we didn't loaded any table here. That's why it is disabled. Okay, let me create a table. Empty table. I'm just creating one empty table. See, now it is enabled. If you click on this, it will ask for the save. Okay, right now I don't want to do this because we don't have any data. So publish and it will give the options. So all the workspaces what we have access. Okay, we'll go through with that in next sessions. So what we are doing with the publish. So you can see here the data source. So what we are doing with the extract. So we are connecting different data sources and we are loading data into Power BI. And we are doing transformations and we are creating the reports with a Power BI desktop. You can see here all the data sources and this one. And from here, we are publishing the report. We are publishing the report into Power BI surveys. Okay, so you can see here, we are talking about the Power BI gateways. What is meant by gateway? Gateway is a security purpose. Okay, we are going to have a on-premises gateways between data source and Power BI surveys to schedule our reports. If we are picking data from SQL databases, we have to install on-premises data gateways in our virtual machines, and we have to schedule that reports. That's how it is. Without gateways, it's not possible. It's a security purpose. Okay. And we can access the reports through mobile. We can access the reports through tabs. We can access the reports through the laptop. Okay, if you have a Power BI in your mobile, if you install, yes, we can see our reports there also. Okay, there is a mobile version also. We'll talk about it also in further sessions. Okay, is it clear? Gateways, yes, we are going to discuss gateways also. There is a two types of gateways, on-premises gateway, personal mode, on-premises gateway. Okay, two things are available. We'll talk about it also once we completed all still reports. Okay, any questions, concerns here? Any questions on the data source? If not, we'll move into desktop. We'll just go through the overview, how it looks and all. Prashanti? Pranit, sorry. Pranit? Now you're allowed to talk.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Can you hear me?
Hey, hi. Yes, Pranit. Yes, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you, ma'am?
Yeah, doing good. Thanks, Pranit. You're from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay, great. Lot of
Here,
people from Hyderabad.
my question is,
Yes.
here we are using report, right? In place of report, there are three other views, right? So we are using those as well in the place of report.
So here report view is available on table
Right.
view. Table view is like a Excel kind of. Okay. It's like a
Okay.
rows and columns. We can see data, how it looks.
Hmm.
If we have a tables here, no, we can see the data. It is in the form of columns and row, how it looks like a Excel sheet kind of.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Modeling tab is for giving the relationship between the tables. We talked about the relationship, right? Modeling. It's
Right.
a third pillar. It's a third
Yeah.
pillar. So that part we are doing here, giving the relationship between the tables. Okay. In modeling tab we are doing. So DAX, yes, it's added. Okay. We can, what we can do here, no? We can get the results here itself. You can run the DAX query and then you can see the results, how it looks. For example, top 10 sales I want to see. I can write here. Okay. And I can see the data here itself. Like in SSMS, how we are using.
Right, SSMS, I'm
Like
aware of.
that, like that. Okay, we are writing code out there and execute, you can see the results, right? It's the same way. Here we are using DAX.
Okay, it's a different language, or we are using SQL or
Yes.
some
No,
other.
no, DAX is a different. It's not like SQL, but it's a similar to SQL. All the functionalities are similar to. Once we talked about DAX functions, no, you can understand easily. Okay, you can relate with the SQL.
Okay,
Most of the stuff is like a SQL only, like a length, trim. Okay, string functions. There are many string functions, right?
right.
Substring. These are all. Those things are available. Aggregate functions also there.
Okay,
Okay.
so here we are only sharing the report from there. We are only calculating other things from other views.
Here in the DAX view, yes. We're just checking our results, how it looks, and then if it is good, then we can use that. It's a
Okay.
cross check kind of whether the data is expecting, like the results is as we are expecting or not. We can check.
Okay, got it.
Okay, if it is fine, data is looking good, then what you can do, you can use same DAX functions in our calculated table, and then you can see the results. Okay,
Okay.
we can see the
Yeah.
example later.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Praneeth. Any questions? So now 4 views are available. Before it is only 3. In March 2024, they released this DAX view. Okay. Yes, Lavanya. So we are publishing reports in Power BI service only. We are not publishing anywhere. Okay. We are publishing reports into Power BI service only. There will be a different workspaces. Okay, each team is going to have a different workspaces. For example, finance team is going to have one workspace. Within finance team also, there will be a different teams. Okay, like a functional team, operations team, technical team, there will be a different teams. Within the teams also, there will be a different workspaces. Okay, and product wise also, product wise in the sense, few people are working for, how I can say, there will be a monthly reports who are working for it, or else like Africa team, they are working, Europe team, they are working, or else for India, they are working. Okay, something like that. For each country also is going to have a different workspaces. Sometimes if it is global reports, well and good, we are publishing at one workspace. If it is country-wise different reports, then we are using different workspaces for it. Okay, there will be different workspaces, but all the workspaces are available in Power BI service only. Is it clear, Lavanya? Okay, thanks. Any questions? If you guys are not able to talk here, please use chat box. Okay, you can use chat box. I'll reply here. I didn't see any hand raised here. Okay, let's move into Power BI desktop. So this is how it looks. As I mentioned, this is a report view. Here we can add a visuals. You can see here all the visuals. These are all default visuals are available. Default visuals are available. So these two also recently they added. Card new, slicer new. These two also recently they added. Before we have this slicer and this card. Now they added new things. There is updated. Okay, like this every month they are updating the new feature. Even this month 11th they released a new features. Please follow that. Okay, you'll be up to date. Don't if you follow monthly, it is very easy to attempt interviews. Why? Because definitely they will ask new features in interviews. Okay, they will explain with the example also the new features which are added in Microsoft website. Okay, please follow that. Okay, so this is a filter pan, which we have 3 types of filters, and you can see here 2 only. Once you added visuals, no, there will be one more filter, which is like a filter on the visual. So this is also interview question. What are the filter types are available? So 3 types of filters are available. One is filter on this page, filter on the visual, filter on a page, on all pages. Or else report level filter, visual level filter, and page level filter. 3 types of filters are available. Definitely it is going to be our interview question. Okay, how many types of filters are available? What is the difference between filter and slicer? These are all the interview questions. Okay. So we'll talk about it in depth and further sessions. Don't worry about it. Okay. So this is a filter pan. This is a visualization pan. This is a data pan. Whatever tables we are adding here, no, all the tables will be visible here and columns as well. Right now we don't have any data. That's why it's looking like this. So once we loaded the data, we'll start from the extracting. Okay, then you can see step by step we'll come into this phase. Okay, before that, I'm just going to overview of Power BI desktop. Okay. This is a report view, and you can see all of them here are the options: home tab, insert, modeling view. So each tab we'll discuss about it. Okay, the next one is table view. So table view is equals to Excel sheet only. It is going to be a columns and rows kind of, and we can see the data here, like a Excel sheet data. Okay, and we can add a calculated columns into this. We can check the data, how it is looking on. The third one is modeling view. So modeling view, we can give the relationship between the tables. We can create a data models here, star schema, snowflake schema, these concepts will come here. Okay, and relationship like a one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship, many-to-one relationship. These are all we are going to talk about here in modeling tab. So these are all the relationship types. Definitely we are going to have an interview question on this also. Okay. And DAX, as I mentioned, this recently they added. We can check, see, they give an example also, evaluate top N 100 tables. So we can see the top N results. Right now we don't have any data. That's why it is not giving any results here. You can see the data here itself. It is like a SSMS kind of. SSMS means it's a tool which will help us to check the data from SQL databases. Okay. SQL Server Management System. SSMS means SQL Server Management System. Is it clear? And I told you the Power Query editor, right? So right now it is not available here. What we can do, we have to, it's a different tool. It will take you into another page, but it's not required to install separately. It will come with a Power BI desktop only. So in Home tab, we have a transform data. Just click on this and transform data. If you click on transform data, it will take us into different page, which is like a Power Query editor. See, you can see in the top. Power Query editor. I think so. If people are already working on Excel reports and all, they know about Power Query editor because it's a part of there also. Okay, same functionality here. So here what we are doing, we are extracting data. We are first 2 pillars we are doing here. Extracting, transforming data. Okay. This is a Power Query. All the transformations we can do here. Is it clear? We'll start Power Query editor tomorrow. Okay. We'll talk about all the features, what is available here and all. Is it clear? So this is what I planned for today's session. So we are good with the stuff. If you have, we have 10 more minutes. If you have any questions, concerns, let's go through with that. If not, we are good with the today's session. Any questions, concerns, please raise your hand. We'll start tomorrow Power Query editor. And one more thing I'm telling. So all the recordings, like yesterday recording already uploaded in YouTube. People who missed yesterday's session, please go through with that. You can understand the basic. Basic is very important. Okay, if you don't know what is Power BI, why we are using, it's waste of learning this, right? So go through with that. first session. If someone missed, please go to your video already uploaded in YouTube. The link will be shared in WhatsApp group. Just go through with that and then understand what is Power BI, what we discussed yesterday, all the things. Okay, today recording also is going to be uploaded. Support team will share with you guys the link. If you have any questions, doubts or something like that, just go through the video also. Okay. Any questions, concerns, not only about subject, if you have any questions, definitely we are going to have a lot of questions, right? Before going to start any new course, please feel free to talk. Mohita?
Hi, ma'am.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good, Mohita. Thank you. You're from?
I'm from Guntur.
Okay. Are you working or fresher?
Yeah, I'm working
As a?
as a Java developer. So,
Oh,
yeah.
good, good. So then it is going to be like, it's very easy then for you
Okay,
as you are
thank you.
Java developer.
So, ma'am, like when you showed us about the extraction process, like it can be done through many sources, right? Like
Yes.
I can do in my local, if I do the extraction from some Excel file, it will show in the data view.
Yes, yes, it will show.
But what if you have mentioned about the Power BI gateway, right? So if
Yes.
I install SQL on my machine and try to create some data, dummy data,
Hmm.
and then if I want to extract the SQL data that I created
Hmm.
into Power BI,
Hmm.
so in that moment of time, will that Power BI gateway come into picture?
No, Power BI gateway will come into the picture and Power BI service. You want to schedule your report. There it is required. We have to configure that gateways. Then only we are able to refresh our reports automatically. Okay. For
Okay.
extracting data from SQL and to connecting from Power BI desktop to SQL, it's not required.
Okay.
Once you publish the report and you want to schedule that report, weekly base or daily base, okay, then gateway is required.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this is only for SQL databases and all, not for the Excel files. If it is cloud, it's not required. Gateways are not required. Like Azure Databricks, something like that. No, it's not required. Even for SharePoint also, it's not required because it's already in cloud, right? Security already enabled over there. If it is local databases, then only we have to enable gateways. It's a bridge kind of between the Power BI service and our databases.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Any questions, concerns? We have 7 more minutes. Cool. So we are good with the stuff today. So tomorrow we are going to start a Power Query editor. We'll go with the Power Query editor. See hand raise here. Let's go through that. Pranit?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Pranit.
Yes, Pranit.
Yeah, I have a question.
Mhm.
How this Power BI is useful for database guy?
For database guy, yes, good question. So database guy also needs to be validate the data, right? They needs to validate the data. For example, I have 1,000 records in my local database, which is sourced from one ERP system. I have to check whether the 1,000 records are correct or not with the source system. Source system is a ERP system. What we can do? We have to extract 1,000 records from ERP system and we have to extract 1,000 records from our database. Correct.
Right.
So we have to cross check the data, whether it is correct or not. Usually what they will do, if it is less data, we can do in Excel, do the VLOOKUP. Okay. With the key columns, we can check that. Is it
Right.
possible is it going to be only 1,000 records in real time?
And there are many.
Many, right? Millions of records there will be. So in that case, is it possible to check in Excel? easily?
No, it will be hard part.
So what you can do, you can use Power BI here. Okay, you can take data from ERP system and you can take data from your database, local database, and you can compare easily here. Okay, one
Yeah.
time only. One time you have to put the effort, and then next time it is only refresh. Just refresh, you can see the difference. What is the difference? Like, is it negative or positive? If it is negative, what is missing? You can get to know easily. Correct. Just
Correct.
one time
Here,
effort.
here we are using any query for checking, or we are just comparing from the model view or something, as you told me.
See, queries in the sense it's based on the requirement. For example, as I mentioned, ERP system, there is a key column, correct? And ERP system, like whatever data is coming from ERP system, there is a key column. Even in the same key column will be available in our database also. What we can do, this minus that, like we can check. If it is matches, give 1, not 0. We can write simple code, simple tax function.
Okay.
Correct, something like that, we have to do the calculations.
So here ERP is another system and database is another system, right?
Yeah, we can connect many number of data sources. There is a lot of many data sources are available. It's not like only we have to connect one data source. Only SQL means SQL only. It's not like that. We can connect n number of different data sources.
Even we can be able to connect to cloud databases.
Yes, we can do that also. There is no restrictions. Before we have a restriction to, like, if we are going with the direct query, we can't accept, like it is not going to be accept any other data sources. But now that is also enabled. You can see here databases all. So if you click on more, you can see more like Anaplan, ERP, SAP, HANA. See, Amazon, Redshift. There are many. These are all data sources we can connect.
Okay.
Okay. If you guys already working, okay,
I'm
please
working
explore. Yeah, please explore. If you have access for the databases, just try to connect. Okay. You can look into like how the data looks and all.
Yeah, but we have firewall in our system.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Power BI
check.
you can install, right? Connecting with the our tech team and all. You can install, right? Power BI in your office laptop also. They will allow, I think
I
so.
will raise a request. I'll check it out.
Okay, okay. Any other question? Pranit, is it clear or do you have any other questions?
No, I'm clear.
Cool, thanks. So I can see question here in the chat box. Is there a limit to the data size that can be processed with a Power BI? So if it is import model, yes, we have a limit. Like, more than 2 GB means the performance will be reduced. Okay. But if you have a license version, yes, it is possible more than 2 GB also, but performance wise, it will reduce. If it is direct query model, then it is not going to be impact anything. But visuals, when we are applying some slicers and all, no, in that case, it will be slow. Why? Because in direct query, the system is going to be connect every time. It is communicating with the data source and then coming back and giving the results. That's how it is. But in import model, we are importing entire data into Power BI and we are using that. The data will be stored in memory. Okay. It is going to be use our system RAM and it will interact here itself and then it will give the. So import model is very quick and fast. It's good to go with that if it is less data. Till 2 GB, it's fine. Okay. We worked till 2.7 GB with import model, but fine. Till there, it is fine. It's not going to be difficult. But performance wise, if it is larger numbers we are showcasing, large record, for example, like a matrix table, if you are using, no, in that case, it will be a performance wise issue. But what you can do, you can apply some filters over there. Instead of showing out 3 years data, 4 years data, no, you can apply some filters over there and then you can give. There is an alternative stuff. Is it clear? Ade? Cool. Thanks. Cool. So we are on time. Let's connect tomorrow. So let me go into with that. So please join the WhatsApp group. You'll get all the updates even once the recording is uploaded in YouTube channel. Yes, we are sharing all the information in WhatsApp group. Okay, please join WhatsApp group and good day. We'll connect tomorrow. Thank you.